Adolf Hitler, the man who plunged the world into the deadliest conflict in human history. Twice rejected by the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts for his mediocre watercolors. That's where this starts. A rejection letter. Two, actually. It is 1907. A 19-year-old from a small Austrian town arrives in Vienna with a portfolio of technically competent but aggressively uninspired architectural sketches and insists he is destined for greatness. The admissions committee looks at his work. They look at each other. They say no. Then they say no again the following year, specifically noting that he had, quote, too few heads in his figure drawings. Too few heads. The professor suggested he consider architecture instead. Hitler, who had failed the required school qualification to even apply to architecture school, did not take this well. For the next several years, Hitler drifts. He sleeps in a homeless shelter in Vienna. He sells postcard-sized watercolors to tourists for pocket money. He reads a catastrophic amount of pamphlet literature, which, in early 20th century Vienna, was essentially an all-you-can-eat buffet of nationalist pseudoscience and anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. He absorbs all of it. He argues loudly with strangers. He loses friends. He is, by most surviving accounts from this period, absolutely insufferable at dinner. Then, the First World War happens, and Hitler, who had dodged Austrian military service, volunteers immediately for the German army, gets promoted to corporal, gets recommended for a decoration by a Jewish superior officer, and spends 4 years as a regimental messenger. He is gassed near the end of the war and is in a military hospital, temporarily blind, when Germany surrenders. The army doctors describe him as psychologically unfit for command. The German army then sends him to attend a political rally to spy on a tiny new party called the German Workers' Party, which has 54 marks in its treasury and meets in the back room of a Munich beer hall. Hitler joins. He becomes member number 5545. He is a spy who joins the organization he was sent to spy on. Here is where it stops being merely embarrassing. Hitler discovers that in front of a crowd, something clicks. He can speak. He can hold a room. He can take the accumulated grievance of a nation, the humiliation of a lost war, a collapsing economy, the punishing terms of the Treaty of Versailles, and pour it hot directly into people's ears. Within 2 years, the 54-mark backroom party has thousands of members and a paramilitary wing. In 1923, he attempts a coup. It fails badly. He marches through Munich, gets shot at, hits the pavement, and is arrested. At his trial, he turns the courtroom into a campaign rally. He is sentenced to 5 years. He serves 9 months. During those 9 months, he dictates a book. Publishers reject it. Then the German economy collapses completely. Millions of people lose everything, and the book suddenly sells very well. In 1933, through a sequence of electoral maneuvering, backroom deals, and the catastrophic misjudgment of every conservative politician who believed they could control him, Adolf Hitler is appointed Chancellor of Germany. Not elected. Appointed. By people who thought he would be manageable. The Vienna Academy of Fine Arts still exists. They have, in the decades since, declined to comment on the admissions decision.